Yo, what's up guys? Old School Dan here, and in this video, we're gonna talk about muscle confusion for faster progress. Is it a myth or is it BS? Let's see what the old school guys have to say about it. So, what is muscle confusion? Let's see what Joe Weider has to say about muscle confusion. Muscle confusion principle involves constantly changing the acute variables in your workout, such as number of sets, number of reps, exercise choice, exercise order, and the length of rest periods. This alternation is designed to prevent you from getting in a rut and slowly or stalling your progress. Basically, what it is just changing small things in your routine, like exercises, sets, reps, stuff like that, to keep you from stalling on your progress. This is something that Steve Reeves and Vince Gironda talked about. You see, what's funny about this muscle confusion thing is that there's a lot of people on YouTube saying it's BS, it doesn't work, it's not true, but those guys have never won a Mr. Universe or Mr. America contest like Steve Reeves, or they've also never trained Hollywood stars like Apollo Creed or Clint Eastwood like Vince Gironda. This is exactly why I take advice from them, because they talk the talk and walk the walk. Alright, so let's talk a little bit more about muscle confusion and what the old school guys have to say about it. In one of Vince Gironda's master courses, he talks about muscle confusion. Here's what he says about muscle confusion. Muscle confusion for faster progress. Considering the fact that each muscle gets used to a workout by the third training session, I have found that a better form of progression is to change the workout rather than to increase the weight. This way, the body cannot adjust to the routine and has to increase strength and muscle size to handle the unaccustomed work it is asked to do. As I mentioned before, the body adjusts to the routine very quickly, and in bodybuilding, this should be avoided. In short, keep the muscles confused. I tell my students that if you do not see changes in each workout, you should ask questions, and I will find the reason changes are not occurring. Overwork, nutrition, not forcing reps, etc., etc. I'm about to give you some golden advice right now. As you progress further into your bodybuilding career, as you become more experienced, your body will get stale very, very quickly. This is exactly why you have to do what Arnold says. Shock the muscle and do what Vince Gironda and Steve Reeves did. Confuse the muscle, so that way you can keep progressing. Like for example, Leroy Colbert would change his bodybuilding routine every month because he would get stale after 1 month. I change my bodybuilding routine every month because I find that every 3 weeks, every 2 to 3 weeks, if I'm on the same routine, my body gets stale, and therefore I have to change the routine. Confuse the muscles. And according to Steve Reeves' dynamic muscle building book, in his Mr. America routine, he talks about how he would change the repetitions every month to confuse the muscle. 1 month he would use 5 to 7 reps. The other month would be 11 to 15 reps. And another one would be 8 to 12 reps. So that way the muscle gets confused and it doesn't know what's coming. I feel like muscle confusion is somewhat similar to Arnold's principle of shocking the muscle. But the thing is, when you shock the muscle, that's more of a drastic thing you're doing in your workout. It's kind of like sporadic. And muscle confusion is just changing acute variables in your routine. Let's do a quick recap of the whole entire video. What is muscle confusion? You're changing acute variables in your routine, such as reps, sets, exercises, and rest time. Vince Gironda believed in muscle confusion because by the third training session, you get stale. And I told you earlier, as you progress further in your bodybuilding career, you tend to get stale very, very quickly. Steve Reeves would use muscle confusion. He would change the sets, reps, and he would change the reps every month. 1 month he would do 5 to 7 reps, 11 to 15, 8 to 12. So before you go, I'm going to give you some homework. It's a long-term assignment, so here it is. I want you to start our new training routine tomorrow, or whenever you can. Start a new training routine. I want you to stay on it for as long as you can, and until you hit a point of when you get stale or you stop progressing. When you hit that day, when you figure out that day, when it hits you and you're like, damn, I'm not really making progress anymore, I want you to take it in a book, write it down. Just write it down and then come up with a new routine. And then jump on that routine. And when you jump on that routine, figure out when you get stale on that routine. And that time duration, that from when you start a routine and get stale on it, that is when you should be changing the routine. That is how often you should change your routine. For me, it's like a month. I usually change, actually, you know what? It's not a month, but it's like 2 weeks. It's like 2 to 3 weeks. I figured out when my body gets stale, so when that time comes, I know to change the routine instantly. It comes to my mind and it's like, I gotta change my routine. This is a golden tip. This is how you continuously see progress. Bodybuilding is an intelligent sport. Get used to it. Damn, I just dropped so much value in this video. I love it. So, if you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Leave a comment on what you'd like to see next. I'm taking requests and I'm taking them insanely fast. I'm doing them so fast that they're probably going to be out the next day. If you ask for it today, it'll probably be out by tomorrow. So, thanks for watching. This is Old School Dan checking out. Peace.